We've received positive confirmation that the cult known as the Church of Eternal Life has been attacked. There were no survivors. While the cult's demise is unlikely to affect much of the region, nearby communities such as Arlington are bemoaning the loss of a key trade partner. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back.
And that takes care of that cult.
Did you see that?
Hey, Bresner.
That was a... Whoa. Dolus wants to see you at the Wasted Angel. It's probably unrelated to that huge explosion just now. Hopefully. God, my job has gotten so weird.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I heard the explosion. Kind of missed it, though. Dang. Of all the places Rancor would want to meet, this disgusting whorehouse slash bar. Ugh.
In a shocking move, Junkfleet has ended its neutrality and now fully supports the Northern Legion.
Heck yeah.
While Junkfleet has always been on good terms with the Legion, it's never taken a definitive stance on the war either way. Our sources indicate that this decision is thanks to the manipulations of an outside operator.
Oh, who could that
This
be?
operator, it seems, bears a striking resemblance to the supposedly dead courier of the Mojave. More on this story as it develops.
I think it's time to celebrate. Drinks are on me, you lowlifes.
Courier, I'm guessing you saw that huge explosion in the sky.
I heard it. I didn't see it. It was cloudy out. Did you have something to do with it?
Not me. Blackthorn.
What happened?
Right before you got to Junkfleet, the NCR got into a massive battle with some scavs.
Okay.
The NCR was losing until a massive laser came out of the sky and wiped everyone out.
Really?
We figured it was the Enclave and eventually found out they were operating out of Archimedes 2.
Oh, they got Helios.
That satellite laser weapon that the Brotherhood fought for back at Helios 1.
Right, yep.
Our roboticist, Wei, was able to power a Vertus shuttle by gutting his protectrons. Using the shuttle, Officer Park led a team to stop the Enclave.
Okay.
They took the station, which is what that explosion was about. But they all died in the process.
Good work, Rancor. I kill some, you kill some.
If I could, I would take all the credit. But I can't. This was all Blackthorn's fault, as usual.
So now what?
The Enclave was led by this scientist, Dr. Voss. He was the psychopath who sent that nano to attack you outside of Outpost Henderson.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Normally, we would leave him alone, but he has the C-Finder, a device that can control the Archimedes laser.
Oh, does he now?
The NCR is scrambling to find Voss, but the explosion damaged the station's tracking equipment so they can't find him.
But...
Luckily, I have a backup of said equipment.
How did you get a backup? Are you an Enclave spy as well?
Doesn't matter.
It matters! Yes, it does matter, yes!
It doesn't to me. End of story.
Come on! I was joking, but are you an Enclave spy?
You don't know anything.
'Cause you won't tell me anything!
I don't know why, but the signal leads to Vault 6. The C-Finder hasn't left that place since Park's raid on Archimedes. You'll find it and Voss there.
I have a C-Finder.
And it isn't working, right? I think the C-Finders are regional. Yours only works in the Mojave, and Voss's only works here. That means you have a useless clump of metal, and Voss is sitting on a death ray.
Alright, I guess I'll deal with this.
Not yet. I haven't told anyone else about this. Not Blackthorn, not Calidus, not even the Legate. Just you.
Oh.
I want you to do something for me. When you get the C-Finder, bring it to me.
You keep on expecting me to trust you without giving me any reason to trust you.
Valerius can't be trusted with that kind of power. The Legion will just destroy anyone that doesn't agree with them. They'll be unstoppable.
Right, and?
If you give me the C-Finder, I can keep it safe.
And do what with it? How am I supposed to trust you over Valerius?
Sure, I'm a traitor and a liar, but I don't crucify people.
That's important. That's an important part of being a legionary. If I give you the C-Finder, how are you going to use it?
Sparingly, only when I have to. I might never even use it. I hope that's the case.
That's what Valerius can do. Once he's used it to show how much power he has, he never has to use it again. So again, why should I trust you? You know what? Okay, I will get the Sea Finder and give it to you.
When you get the Sea Finder, leave it here. I'll pick it up later.
Uh-huh.
Here, you'll need to input these coordinates into the Vault 6 tram to get to the station. Good luck down there. And don't underestimate Voss.
Okay. I actually need more information if I'm going to do this.
So, let me guess. Your solution to not getting involved is to get involved some more. Brilliant! Look,
Yes.
You hired me and Bolt to watch your back. So this is me protecting you. Walk away while you have the chance.
Oh, you are so strongly opinionated. Why are you telling me this?
Because I've been here before. I was the golden child of the Waste just like you, the person who got involved in everything. The Enclave sent me to Sandlot, told me to keep that place alive, to save it.
Oh, Sandlot, yeah.
I thought I could help them, because I thought I was the only one who could. I got them supplies, I solved their arguments. I got involved in things I never should have. I stuck my neck out for them, risked my life over and over again. And what happened?
What happened?
I failed. Nothing I did mattered. They all turned against each other, and Sandlot died.
Well, that sounds like a personal failure to me.
Then I went back and got kicked out of the Enclave. I lost everything. My home, my family, my boyfriend.
Oh, no.
This uniform is all that's left. So take it from me when I say that this will get you nowhere. You're not going to save anyone. Even if you do, things are just going to fall apart again for the next guy to fix. Just leave. Nothing is holding you here.
So cynical.
Everyone is better off without you.
Ooh. Ouch. I can't believe you didn't tell me that you were Enclave.
Are you kidding me? You really didn't think that the lady wearing an Enclave uniform with a PipBoy was Enclave?
Yeah.
I'm actually impressed, both by your obliviousness and my skill at lying.
I thought you just scavenged a dead Enclave dude. You may have failed, but that doesn't mean I'm going to fail. After all, I'm not you.
No, you're not. Considering the people you've pissed off, you'll be worse off than I was when this all inevitably fails. So, good luck.
But you're still gonna stick with me, right? You're not going anywhere? Your dog? Where's your dog? Did your dog die on the way here? What happened? A light breeze brush against him? What can I expect to find in Vault 6?
We sent a few survey teams down there, but none of them came back. I would expect robots and maybe some of Voss's experiments, too.
Tell me about Dr. Voss.
We don't know much about him. What we do know is that he's an Enclave scientist with too much time on his hands and too little integrity. He lobotomized pretty much everyone on the space station and killed everyone else.
Did he now? I'll go deal with him.
Taking the martyr route, huh? Well, you made a good choice then, 'cause you're gonna end up dead if you keep going. And when that happens, I'll be the first one looting your corpse.
You're fun. I like you. Before heading out, I'd like to stop by the local pawn shop. It might have a decent amount of ammo. I wouldn't know. Let's check out this pawn shop.
Stay back. It's not what it looks like. I'm just looking for a cure. I'm sick. I'm becoming one of them.
Is this not a pawn shop? I thought this was a pawn shop. What's going on?
Look at me. I can't go back to the tower. It's bad enough they hate me for being a scav. Now please, leave me alone. I don't need pity. Just a cure.
I will admit your face is kind of gross, but that's actually pretty normal around here. Are you sick with the flu? Maybe you need some chicken soup.
By God, You've cured me.
Excellent.
Here's some real medical advice for you in return. Stop sniffing the Wonder Glue genius.
All right. What are you doing? Eating this guy? Is that what you're doing? Drinking his blood? Trying to find a cure for ghoulification? Trial number 1. Mixed a bunch of stuff together. Got no results. More of my nose fell off today. Must hurry. Trial number 2. Some kind of things found in my blood. They looked like little worms swimming around in the cells. They were not found in blood from subjects 1 or 2. Organism is killed by bleach. This is unhelpful as ingestion of the bleach would kill me. Trial number 3. Ran an IV of Stimpack Radaway solution in my left arm. No results. Perhaps the Masonol is interfering with the treatment. Pain from the necrosis is too much to stop with medication. I will need to find another test subject. She was experimenting on him. Now that I think about it, I've seen these symptoms among the profligates. You've got symptoms of advanced syphilis.
Syphilis? That would explain what those things in my blood are. And these sores. I'm ashamed to say, with my past, it makes sense.
Yeah, didn't ask.
Thank you for the diagnosis. Now that I know what the problem is, I can work on making some penicillin. An IV regimen will cure the infection.
You mentioned your past like it was a bad thing. Were you a whore?
I used to work at the Filthy Nightingale. I did a lot more than just dance, as you've guessed. Just life for a poor scav girl. Or at least I thought. One day I just couldn't do it anymore. I saw an NCR poster on my way to work and decided that was my out.
Mm-hmm.
But they wanted no parts of me.
And then somebody wanted parts of you.
I met this woman just outside Goose Hollow who gave me a pamphlet. I followed it to Abernathy and joined the Crusaders.
Oh, them.
I never fit in there either.
Haha, lucky you.
Some holier-than-thou bitches made my life hell.
Mm-hmm.
Caddy doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's nice to meet someone in the wasteland that isn't a total asshole.
Well, let me know if you find him. This is why the Legion is great. You see, you think you see ladies with syphilis in the Legion? Nuh-uh. Ain't no promiscuity in the Legion. One man and one woman, just as heists are intended. And occasionally a couple of slave children, but yeah, that's only for the weirdos. Apparently, these train tracks lead right to Vault 6. Sure enough, Vault 6 is in some kind of train tunnel, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that maybe this train track was abandoned in pre-war times. Whoa. That's Vault 6, alright. The control pod is not functional and doesn't seem like it's ever going to be. I'm out of ideas. Broken drain pipe? Alright. Alright, be ready for anything. Probably rats. Almost definitely rats. Okay, it's very difficult to see. I hope nothing jumps out at me. Sure would be a shame if I had to shoot it dead. This way? Probably this way. There's the entrance to the vault. Now, I guess this train is functional, so let's hop in. Alright. What's going on now? Stranger, identify yourself.
Well, howdy, partner. Not too often we get visitors all the way out here.
Oh.
I'm Sheriff Kobe. Welcome to Prodigal Station.
Fair warning, robot. Do not aim that weapon at me.
Easy, partner. I'm just here to chat, that's all. No need to get violent. Of course, it goes without saying that I will defend myself if our conversation turns violent.
Pretty tough talk for an outnumbered robot. There's 4 of us and only 1 of you. Right? I'm assuming you're alone?
If I was, I'd probably go as cuckoo as No Head Fred. Nah, I'm the sheriff, see? Got a whole town of people to look after in the lower levels.
Oh.
Wouldn't mind seeing you down there. Of course, there's a lot of critters between us and them. I can escort you down, but if you think you'll do better on your lonesome, Just say the word.
There's a town in this vault. Wouldn't be the first time. Very well, lead the way.
Before I head out, we should check the room next door for any supplies.
Oh, so you're joining us, are you? Yo, keep an eye on them. Suddenly there's more robots than humans
Hey,
here.
boss, hold up a sec. That Colby guy, he looked just like me. I think I've been here before. I remember that flickering light, that piss stain on the wall. I think this is where I was built.
No, he's not the exact same. After all, he can wear cowboy hats, apparently. But you think this place might be your former home?
I mean, we are a pre-war design. It's not a huge stretch to say that more than one brilliant roboticist got their hands on top-secret military blueprints. Okay, now that I've said it out loud, it kind of is.
Don't lose sight of our main mission. We're here to take out Dr. Voss. If we just so happen to discover your origin story, we'll check it out.
You do that for me? Wow. Thanks, boss.
Of course, I'd do anything for you. No, wait, the other way around, because you're my slave. My final entry in Prodigal Station, I have to say, I'm glad we're leaving the place behind. Yeah, the people were nice, but we never had any accidents or anything, but that didn't change the fact that I spent 10 years of my life in a hole in the ground. I heard our new place has a hell of a view, so that will be a nice change of pace, ha 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 ha. So long, Prodigal Station, no one's going to miss you. So this place was an Enclave base. Prodigal Station, this place is a legend, the first base of the Portland Enclave. I've got to admit, it's not really what I was expecting. I thought it would be bigger. But Frederick's small enough that he'll think it's as big as the space station. I've got about a month and a half to turn this place into my son's very own Wonderland. I'll get started on that when the network is finished booting up. In the meantime, I'll have a case of beer with my name on it. Okay, so Frederick and somebody else came here before the robots, but after the Enclave left. This place has had more than one owner. Oh, a few more.
Let's tear them apart, boss.
Yeah, we'll do it. Ugh, gross.
Go for the eye!
Can't. They already did. I can't see. Oh, and we got some roaches. Boop. Boop. That's kind of fun. Beep. Zoop. Oh, it's a manual bug zapper. Oh, I missed. Well, this one's feisty. There you go.
Well, this is where I get off, partner. Come see me by the saloon when you got the time. Might have some work for you.
Well, kind of busy, but I might stop by. Wait, why does a robot need a saloon? You drinking to forget your problems? Also, you just stepped on one giant toy car, which I have now put in my pocket. My character for La Phantoma. Name, Gladiator Gus. Superpower is punching all the bad guys, like Dr. Vaughn. When he punches a bad person, they explode. So this is his D&D sheet, huh? Gus was a normal kid like me. Okay, so Frederick Voss is a kid. And a private terminal for the Enclave and all that shit. Almost done. Just about finished up down here. The robots have slipped into their new roles like a glove. The props are all in place, and the food's all set. I've also got a lifetime supply of booze down here. Doubt I'll drink through all of it in a week, but hey, you never know. All that's left now is to bring Frederick down and start the party. Hopefully he likes it. Kid could use a week to kick back and relax. We both could. So, Frederick and his parent, the big day arrives. Ugh, God, that kid has a lot of energy. Frederick freaked out when we got here. Spent all day playing with the robots and stuffing his face with food. Those bots of his are really something. The way they played with him, it was like they were almost alive. I think he liked Postman Pat the most. Maybe because he's the funny one. I don't think his jokes are all that funny, but hey, as long as the kid likes it, right? Frederick's the happiest he's ever been since Trish died. I think I did something right for once. I think we're gonna be okay. Oh, before I forget, I lost the extra key to Frederick's room around the pool table. May have fallen into one of the pockets. I'll have to see if I can find it tomorrow. A key in Frederick? Huh, and here's a pool table. There's a glass in this one. There's a key right here. Oop. Why am I naked? There we go. Frederick's room key. We can check that out. Oh. Hello.
What you buying?
Depends. What you selling?
Anything you want. As long as it's not a weapon.
Why don't you sell weapons?
That's Gus's thing. He gets real antsy about you moving in on his turf, so I leave the weapons to him. No big loss. My stuff's more profitable anyway.
Let me see what you have in stock.
What's mine is yours. For a price.
A copy of Alice in Wonderland. It's free, so I'll take it, thank you. But no ammo. I am sad.
Come again soon. If you look up Shady in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of Trader Smith. Still, he seems like the only one down here with half a logic circuit. What does that tell you?
We haven't met a whole lot of people down here yet. I think you're rushing to judgment. Also, what is a dictionary?
It's this book full of words that, You know what? Let's move on.
Oh, we got a child's drawing here. Yep. That's, looks like an alcoholic, angry dad, mother and child, and, 10 heads, one of which has been crossed out. Okay. So, barkeep, who is also the sheriff.
Good to see you again, partner. Anything I can help you with?
So, this is your saloon?
I know it ain't much, but we're just as much of a saloon as any. We've got show tunes, candy-flavored H-bomb, and atmosphere. No alcohol, of course, but we got child-friendly alternatives to whiskey if you're inclined to that.
Nothing I do is child-friendly. What do you do here? Dispense drinks and justice?
As sheriff, I watch over Underland and keep those mutated savages on the surface from wrecking our day. Since Trapper Johnson left, I've also been in charge of pest control.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
I'll admit the job ain't the most exciting. Way I see it, though, the more boring my job, the safer we are.
Any sketchy characters I should be wary of?
Yeah, Trader Smith. I haven't been able to prove he's dirty, but it's mighty obvious he's hiding something. Watch yourself round him, stranger.
I was actually hoping for information on Voss. Like maybe where he is.
Try talking to co-overseer Kent. He and the great Voss are chummier than a... Insert me a Western colloquialism here.
I will go talk to the co-overseer then. You said you needed some help?
As you may have seen coming down, we have a bit of a critter problem. Normally the varmints don't give us much trouble, but ever since Trapper Johnson left, they've gone hog wild. Now, I can hit a man between the eyes a mile away, but critters? That just ain't in my wheelhouse.
Really?
We're managing as is, but I'd be mighty grateful if you could find Trapper Johnson and bring him back to us.
Oh, missing robot mission, hey? Why not look for him yourself? You're in charge.
I'd love nothing more than to get together a posse and track him down, but I got my hands full with these varmint. Besides Gus, the others don't got a lick of training, and Gus is... well, you're Johnson's best and only hope, stranger.
Why are the mutants giving you so much trouble?
Trapper Johnson's supposed to keep the critters in check. I wasn't built for that.
You can do it, Kobe! I believe in you!
Thanks, stranger, but I know my limits. Ain't nothing I can do about them.
You're only as strong as you believe you are. If you keep working at it, you can do anything!
Aw, shucks, you're right. I'm the sheriff here, and it's about time I stepped up and did the job. Thank you, stranger. Take this as a token of my gratitude. I know it don't mean much now, but keep an eye out for Trapper Johnson anyway. I want to make sure he's okay.
You got it. Ooh, wow, 1,900 bottle caps. I should give pep talks to robots more often. This is harder than it looks. Man, I thought fixing up the bots would be just like reprogramming an iBot, but these things are way more advanced. Granted, Frederick had Galilean's designs to go off of while making these things, but there's plenty here that's brand new, especially in the AI department. I knew Frederick was smart, but now I know I'm raising a friggin' genius. Oh, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, this is taking longer than expected, but hopefully once I get this one down, the others will take no time at all. I think this one is Kobe. He's based on some pre-war cartoon about space sheriffs that Frederick likes. My son could have a worse role model. So he made a robot based on his son's favorite character? Sounds like a devoted father. Oh, my lord, yes. Trapper Johnson's expedition log. And another log, number 1. But more importantly, there's a bunch of these. Yes. Ah, weapon repair kits and more of Trapper Johnson's logs. I'll have to skim through those. More logs. More log. Jeez. The Great Voss has given me a new designation. I am no longer Conservation Carey, who teaches Frederick about animals and preservation. I am now Trapper Johnson. The Great Voss has informed me that does not mean I trap Johnson. Rather, I trap mutants and keep them from entering Underland or leaving the station. I will not let the Great Voss down. There are some mutants that escaped. I informed Co-Overseer Ken, and he said, shut up, I don't care. I don't want to incur the Great Voss's wrath. I agree. Postman Pat is gone, and no one seems to be able to say his name. The Great Voss edited their programming to make it so. I wasn't affected because I was out hunting, but I won't ask the Great Voss where he went for fear of the same thing happening to me. I think this happened to another one of us at some point, but who? Science is E equals MC cool. Hello.
Oh, hello, human. I'm Scientist Oscar. If you need medical assistance, please speak to Scientist Curie. My experiment has, stalled, so I can repair your equipment if need be.
I just need to know how to get to Voss.
The Great Voss is back? I must have missed him. I'm sure Co-Overseer Ken can set up an appointment for you.
Oh, right, Co-Overseer Ken. You mentioned an experiment?
Are you actually interested?
I'm certainly pretending to be interested.
I'm building a device that will immediately incapacitate a human.
Yes?
Non-lethally, of course. I think it's almost done, but I don't really have anyone to test it on down here.
Let me guess, you want to test it on me?
Yes! If you're willing, of course. I won't force you.
Are there any side effects?
There shouldn't be, but I won't know for sure until after the test.
But you're sure it's non-lethal?
Positive. Mostly.
Mostly?
I've tested it out on organics, but only mutated animals, no humans. It should still work, but you never know.
Alright, give it here.
Let me attach it to your chest. Alright, it should be on now.
I don't feel anything.
Oh, wait, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. It should work now.
Oh, yes, it works. I am feeling lots of pain right now. Like a lot of pain. A searing amount of pain.
This is taking longer than anticipated.
Okay, I'm taking it off.
What have you done? That was my only working prototype. I'll have to spend weeks fixing it. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome?
Man, that guy was a nervous wreck. Though I can hardly blame him. He works his metallic butt off for this place, and it doesn't seem like anyone ever notices. Talk about a raw deal.
He sounds like a sniveling coward. So he'll be fine here.
I don't exactly see the others lining up to help him out. If I were him, I'd just get out of here.
Yeah, but he's not smart enough to think of that. Hey.
Oh, wow. You're a real living human with a completely unique genetic structure.
Yep.
And a skeleton. Incredible.
It's somewhere around here. That's me, all right. Stop staring, please.
Is it really that obvious? Damn these optics. It's true that I'm attracted to you. Not you, your body.
Ugh.
That sounded much worse. Let me put it this way. My interest is purely academic. You are a rare opportunity for me to study the human form. You wouldn't mind an examination, no?
Very well, gaze upon my body. It is the peak masculine form, after all.
Let us begin. Would you please describe a previous injury and how it healed?
Well, a time bomb went off in front of me a while ago. The majority of the blast was absorbed by some other chump. But I did take a bit of shrapnel, and then the wound got dirty, and I got sick for a week.
Sounds like an infection of some kind. I had assumed post-war immune systems were stronger, but clearly this is not the case. Next, I would like to ask you about how radiation has affected your body.
I try to avoid radiation when I can.
The self-preservation instinct is stronger than I have been led to believe. I was wondering if you've experienced any lasting effects from your head wound.
Well, it did give me a burning desire for revenge. No, wait, that predates the shrapnel.
Note to self, subject displays increased aggression. This last question is embarrassing, but it must be asked. Could you please describe your sexual history?
Ew, gross.
Oh. Now for the physical examination. Please hold still. Thank you very much. This data will prove extremely helpful, I'm sure. Man, that chick is almost as human crazy as I am. But as bright-optic as she is, she's never going to see the world. Now she's stuck down in this place.
That's a she? You want us to kidnap her when we leave?
That's the thing, boss. She won't go with us. She'd rather stay down here than even try living on the surface. I almost feel bad for her.
I didn't say we'd be asking her permission. This would be more of a kidnapping. And this one's got no head. Must have lost his, just like you do. Looks like when this guy's missing his head, he can't speak. Can you at least understand me? Is that a yes? No. This is a waste of my time. Okay, never mind. Yo.
Oh, hey you!
What's up with that headless guy?
No head Fred. A tragic case. He lost his head some years ago. Thus the name. The incident seems to have sharply limited his mental capabilities. He's not much more than dead weight now.
As most robots
if you
are.
wish to know more, No Head Fred is Scientist Curie's personal project.
Alright, I will talk to Scientist Curie. Yo.
Oh, back again so soon?
Why does No Head Fred have no head?
No one knows. He's always been this way as long as anyone can remember. Toby thinks it's a punishment from the Great Voss, but I can't even begin to guess what he did to deserve such a fate.
Does he need help? He seems fine to me.
His body is still functional, this is true, but it is a simplistic function. He is incapable of forming thoughts or carrying out complex actions. It's akin to human brain damage, only he has no brain left to use. We've tried to build him replacement heads, but they never work. He'll likely stay this way forever.
Honestly, it sounds like the perfect slave. One that doesn't have the ability to fight back.
It is rather depressing.
Alright, who else we got? Oh, and Frederick's room key unlocks this. The Terror of Dr. Vaughn, Chapter 22. Voss Diary, number 1. Yes, Voss. And number 3, this is going to be useful. 4, 2. Good, good. And, kids begun. Ugh. Alice, there's simply no other way. He's too far gone. But he's my brother. Not anymore. He was dead the moment Dr. Vaughn got his greasy German hands on him. Ethical consumption under capitalism is impossible. Oh, make it quick. Chase tears off her brother's head in a glorious display of masculinity. I'm sorry, Alice. He was so young, only 65. I swear to you, on my word as a member of the massive and glorious Voltech Corporation, that we will avenge your brother and bring an end to this maniacal madman's reign of oddly mantis-themed terror. Oh, take me now, Chase. Sure. I don't know why I just read that guy's fanfic. Voss entry number 1. Mom is dead. I cried for a long time. My dad is still crying. I wanted Curie and her boyfriend Smithy to take care of me like she usually does, but they say I have to stay with my dad. I don't like my dad. He was always on the surface before Mom died, and now he smells like beer all the time. Maybe I can make myself a new dad. From robots, maybe. Entry number 2. Today is the bestest day ever! My dad threw me a huge surprise party, and all of my robots are here! They have funny names now, like Gladiator Gus and Trader Smith. They talk like real people now. They're really here! My favorite is Postman Pat. He's funny, and reads Alice in Wonderland to me, like Mom used to. Dad says we're gonna be here for all week. And tomorrow's gonna be even better. I can't wait! Entry number 3. Dad is drunk again. No adventure for us today. I played with Postman Pat, Scientist Oscar, and Scientist Curie instead. We did some laboratories and learned about cells. When we were done, we all watched The Terror of Dr. Vaughn together. It's my favorite movie, even if it is, like, really scary. I wanted to be like Dr. Vaughn when I grow up, though not as evil. Me and my robots will help people and make it so people like Mom don't have to die anymore. And entry number 4. Dad apologized for being drunk and said we'd go and stop Dr. Vaughn together. I know that Dad likes to hide beer where he thinks I can't find it, but I sent Postman Pete to find and take all the beer, and then Dad can't go and get to it and drink it, and we can have fun without him passing out, and he won't get angry. I assume Frederick's father discovered the robot destroying his beer. Nobody touches Frederick's dad's beer, apparently. Yo, robot.
You! Yes, you!
That's me!
You are about to face the most terrifying creatures ever known to man!
Oh, no!
You need good weapons. Honest weapons. American weapons.
I do like weapons.
Gladiator Gus has those weapons.
What kind of weapons do you offer?
Small weapons. Big weapons. Energy. Foam. Ballistic. It doesn't matter. Gladiator Gus can and will provide.
Did you say foam?
Perfect for any children willing to walk the path of pain.
What's the path of pain?
A deadly gauntlet designed by the great Voss himself so that he may test his combat prowess.
And if I pass the path of pain, you'll give me a foam weapon?
The original prize was a chocolate cupcake. However, it has spoiled.
Yes.
Now, if you survive, you will receive a powerful combat helmet.
You say this was a gauntlet for children?
Did Gladiator Gus stutter?
This sounds like a waste of time, but I'm curious. Show me the path of pain!
Are you certain? Once you start on the path of pain, you cannot turn back.
Did I fucking stutter?
Then enter the path of pain.
Okay. Into the path of pain! So we can get a foam helmet, I'm sure. I know it said it was a puzzle for kids. I don't trust it. Enclave power helmet on this mannequin. Trust. Path of pain key. The world is a big and scary place, but that doesn't mean everyone in the world is like that. Sometimes you'll need to trust people you don't know. And the key opens the door. You met Trusty Tom. He tells you this. My name is Trusty Tom. I sure am trustworthy. There is a ton of candy behind these boxes, and it's free, so go right ahead. Don't look at the ground for any tripwires. Nothing of the sort can be found here. You can trust me because I am trustworthy. That's why they call me Trustworthy Tom. Uh-huh. You got a knife, huh, too? Yeah. Yeah. All right. There it is. There it is. Uh-huh. What was it connected to? Oh, all right. Oh, probably these machines. Use your head. But you can't trust everyone. There's going to be some people who want to hurt you. They may have a reason, they may not. When you don't have an adult with you, it can be hard to figure out who to trust. I know you'll figure it out, though. Keep your head, and you'll get through this. This truly is a puzzle for children. Teaching them good life lessons, though. Don't trust anybody. Choices. When your parents are gone, you're going to have to make choices, and you'll have to live with the consequences of your actions. Yes, consequences of your actions. That's a dead end. Empty whiskey bottles. Maybe this is where Frederick's dad goes to hide out. Making the best of a bad situation. Not all of your decisions are going to work out, but that's okay. No one is perfect, and you don't have to be either. And we got some more mannequins in here. Huh. Yeah? Oh, you hear that too, huh? Alright. Guess you're going this way.
Sensors are on alert.
Yeah? Yeah! Oh, yeah. Just, a death claw at a children's base. That makes sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna duck here with the mannequin.
If I can't get through, I doubt Bolt's teeth can.
Looks like he's too fat, got stuck in the wall. Oh.
Another job well done.
Disappointing.
How did I not realize that your slave bot was using a ballistic shield and a submachine gun?
Should you have noticed that?
I feel like I should have, because that's a legitimate tactic. Now that I'm thinking about it, why the hell doesn't the Legion do that?
It would certainly cut down on the amount of casualties we have.
They should just use ballistic shields and pistols, and then, congratulations, now you've got something that you can carry in front of you that blocks bullets, and you can just shoot a pistol around it. So you can advance in a phalanx formation and still use guns.
You don't have to convince me. I'm already on the gun train.
The gun train! Choo-choo! You're gonna love...
Choo-choo! Gus's personal key. Congratulations! And Voss's experiment log, subject 5. Well done, you did it! It is said that life could be considered a path of pain, and while this may be true, there is still happiness to be found, even in something like your mother's death. So stay strong, Frederick. I know you'll do great things. Oh, so Frederick's dad made this for Frederick. I'm assuming the Deathclaw was added later by Voss. Subject 5 began after the data gathered from the East Coast Deathclaw Control Project has proven unsatisfactory. Eden's branch relied far too much on signals and sounds to control the Deathclaws, things that can be easily circumvented and used against us. Instead of relying on sound, I decided to put the Deathclaws through a complete cybernetic conversion. Along the way, the decision was made to improve the Deathclaw's combat capabilities, thus the addition of the high-frequency blade and combat visor. Although Subject 5 showed promise, it was determined that the act of capturing Deathclaws and then cyberizing them was too costly for what was gained. Only 2 cyborg Deathclaws were made. There's another one, huh? And it's on Archimedes. Oh, okay. And this one's here in Prodigal Station after attempting to get frisky with the other one. Alright, alright. One of these days I'll figure out how to make a Deathclaw that can fit through doorways. One of these days. Hey, guess what?
You have survived the path of pain!
Yes.
Here is your reward. Your enemies will tremble in terror at the sight of it!
My expectations were low, and I'm still disappointed. Oh, what's happening to me? Are you feeling well, Chase? You sycophantic sardine? How are you doing this? I am merely putting to work one of Marx's core tenets. I am giving the fruits of your labor to the less fortunate. But how? Thanks to the efforts of corporations like Keres Rapco, the Fancy Lad Snack Cakes, the Nuka-Cola Corporation's Repcon, and so many more. No one in America is poor. Ho! But the one receiving your powers is not an American. It can't be! Eduardo, I thought you died in the dark jungles of Puerto Rico, torn apart by anarchic savages! I was, but Dr. Vaughn put me back together and taught me the power of communism! Eduardo, no! Not you too! Now the entire world would be like Cuba! You madman!